All right, how I'm live. Are you happy? I'm here live. It's very green out. We've had a lot of rain. We have rain tomorrow. We have rain for 5 of the next 6 days. Oh, look, I got blood on my head. I picked something and I made my head bleed. It looks like a tick now. It had formed a scab. Oh, I know, this is disgusting to talk about.
Did you see Stewart's post?
Now what?
He took it inside the store.
What'd he say?
It's him posing next to the Wheat Thins Star Wars.
Oh, may the force be with you.
Yeah.
May the fourth be with you.
Looks a little interesting.
Holly is wonderful, everyone. I just want to let you know. And she just shared Stewart's post with me. I guess he worked today then.
I guess so.
Lisa Ann Alugali. Hello. Lisa, there's not a whole lot of fellow Benites in here right now. They are slowly trickling in. We're now at 4 with you being 1. So there's 3 other people that have yet to say to me, hello, Nigel, ASMR. Hello, how are you? Crystal's back, everyone. Crystal's back. And little T is improved, which is good.
You got a super close up of your face.
Are you looking at me?
It just popped up on Facebook.
Here, I can do that. But then the background is so blah. I can do that. Oh, that's stupid though. What's this one show? Oh God. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but I don't like this. It's too baggy. Somebody's talking to me. I wonder if I can make this. Why can't I make it smaller? Why can't I adjust the size what I want?
God.
I think you can somehow, though.
Tell me what we had the other night.
Boogers.
The fish.
We had Arctic char. All right, let's see what's going on here. We suddenly have a burst of people. Queen Kate says hi. Hey, Queen. Oh, Crystal said that little T is now stone free. Now, Momin Hassan says hello and tells me I am from Bangladesh. I'm doing everything within my power to keep a straight face. Hello, Momin. Braden and Friends is in the room. Marilyn Prince, or MD Prince. I assume that means Marilyn. Robin's here. Robin's someone. Oh, there's Ernie Perez. Let me not sing. He gets so upset. Queen Kate says, hi, so what are we doing today? We, like me and you? we're both here, but I have to stay away from you because of a rash I have. I'm just kidding. All right, let me tell you something that's a little weird. You want to hear something that's a little weird, folks? Where's Ronnie when I tell my weird stories? Or the Fitches? Ugh. I'll wait. I'll tell the story, the weird story here in a minute. Braden and friends, how old are you? I see a picture of children. Momine says, you from? Are you asking where I'm from? Did you just stumble across my room? Hi, Abigail. Ugh. Now this shows I have two people in the room. This is not acting right. This is horrible, but I just blocked all those people from Bangladesh and all because I'm afraid I'm going to be offensive. I'm going to say, hello! I did it, Holly. I need to be
so proud of you.
I was doing well. Oh, he's full of shit. There's some fucking scam about to happen. First of all, the films aren't available in Bangladesh. So he's full of Bangla ass. That's right, I said it. And then I got something in like, that there's Stephanie. Thank God. Stephanie's a name I recognize. There was something in like jihadist script, and they said hi. Hello! Stop it, Holly.
Oh. Did you hear any more about the accident?
Which accident?
The one on the Parkway or?
No. But let me tell you something, folks. The other day, the Biggs and I are driving home, and we see a police car up on the side of the road. And doesn't look like there's not a lot of frantic movement. So it doesn't. Oh, Stephanie, we had some visitors from a foreign country. Now, oh, Gary, please be real, Gary. Are you real? Because now Gary Keith from Scotland is in here, and we just had a wave of people that were artificial, I believe. So let me tell you what happened. We're driving down this road. We're a mile from the house. Two police cars on the side of the road. And it's like where it goes through, the road goes through marshes. But no one frantic. Nothing like on fire. No. But as we pull up, we see in between the two police cars is an Xfinity truck. So we figure, they're going to be up on the pole and maybe they called for police, to direct traffic, but they weren't blocking traffic. But then we look off to the right next to the Xfinity truck is a second Xfinity truck about 30 feet into the meadow mud. So we don't know how that happened, but it was entertaining. Gary Keith writes, haha, I'm real, mate.
He told you.
I guess. Now, something else that weird that's been going on. Ugh, where is Ronnie when I'm telling my stories?
She'll come in a little while.
Every day, I've told you guys how down the road from our house, about an eighth of a mile, is where Neil, our neighbor, got hit and killed on his bike. Now, when I say our neighbor, he's lives about the same place this Xfinity accident happened, but we don't. It's like when you say neighbor, it sounds like somebody you talk to or something. And Neil, excuse me, that was a little gassy. Neil, we didn't have many conversations with because Neil was like, about 42 cards short of a full deck. But oh my God, I hope his family's not watching. No, Neil was a bit like, Neil had issues. And first of all, he couldn't hear very well. And anyway, we used to see him on his bike and he would be out like at night and it was dark. And we were sitting here and I'm looking at Facebook on my phone and I see somebody write, somebody was hit by a bike on Steelmanville Road. Holly and I look at each other and we both say Neil. And it turns out he was hit by another neighbor of ours who was several hundred feet from home. And he hit Neil. And Neil died on the scene. And but we used to at least talk to him or make an attempt to talk to him.
Plus, I used to know him from where I worked.
Holly knew him from work. He used to come in and not talk to her there. But anyway, it was sad. This happened about 15 months ago. It was in February of last year.
Weird, but he didn't bother anybody.
No, he didn't bother anybody other than his scent. So, like, nobody real. We tried to talk to him, we're friendly to him, but it was difficult. But, like, anyway, where he got hit on his bike, I've talked about this before, where people will make these shrines. They'll put like flowers or teddy bears for kids and bullshit like that. So somebody, the telephone pole where he was hit, somebody put up a bike. They painted it white. They do this around here, these fucking hillbillies. They painted it white and attached it to the pole, like chained it there. And they put like flowers at the base of it. And anyway, every morning now, when we pull out the driveway and we go down there, there's a lot of people walk dogs on the street, and Sable will lose her mind if there's a dog being walked. But it's not every day. But every day when we pull out and we go down past Neil's shrine, Sable starts to whine. Am I right, Hal?
Every day.
Every day she starts to whine.
Like she sees something.
Like she sees Neil standing there. Not doing laundry, I can guarantee, but he's standing there. So C writes, hi, Nigel. I'm from Scotland. I'm Gary's partner. We are fans of the films. Well, thank you, Gary and C. So strange to call you C. Is that like Charlene or Charlie or Chuck or Connor or Carol? Doesn't matter. Welcome. We love having you here. What time is it in Scotland? Oh, it's only like,
Can I tell your people something?
I guess 11. Holly wants to tell you something. Holly, speak, please. We're waiting.
5 5 days till the new Sleep Token album comes out.
5 days till the new Sleep Token album comes out. I don't know that this crowd is
I don't care. I'm just passing it on.
Sleep Token people. Now, if Cherie was in here, or $11 p.m. We have. Are you the same time as like um, England? Because when Jamie, our guy from
The UK.
yeah, but I mean he's from the show Access Paranormal. When he comes in, like normally when I'm on at 7, he'll be telling me how it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning there. Katrina. Katrina and Gary are fans from Scotland. Now, let me get all personal. When you say partner, are you like in business together, like possibly running a haberdashery? Or are you mean like dating? Because I would say that here in front of uh, me and the other Benites, we should explore this relationship and possibly take it to the next level. So, what the hell's going on there in Scotland? Gary, are you and Katrina dating? I know I'm being rather nosy, but we're all family here. We're all friends here. I'm sliding off the bottom of the screen. There, that's a better view. So yeah, we got every morning when we go past this telephone pole where neighbor Neil died, Sable starts whining. Have you guys seen like the Tesla cars? 20 years together, not married? Is what the Gary? Look, I realize things are supposed to be equal right now. But Gary, 20 years?
Hey, it's not her that doesn't want to get married.
But Katrina, I can tell by the way she looks. Well, I can't see her actually. There's just a C where her name is. Katrina wants to be married. Well, maybe not. 20 years. I'm going to stop because I'm going to anger you because I'm Prime. And my intention is never to anger anyone. But I will sing. Ernie, you still in here? Do you know where you're going to? My best friend Harry Hasbro Larry, and in 5 days from now he's going to marry. He's hoping you can make it there if you can. In the ceremony, you'll be the best man. You say, Nito, check your libido. Drove to the church in your new tuxedo. I think the Diddy shit is starting.
His trial, yes.
This Friday, I have a doctor's appointment with the podiatrist. That's when she goes all in.
On his feet.
Well, it's a podiatrist. I didn't say a proctologist. Well, Katrina and Gary, it's nice to have you here. Stephanie's here. All right. Diff says, yo, what's up, guys? I tried pronouncing their name. Howie, this name is spelled DPDFPDFFGP. So I'm calling them Dipfit.
Wow.
And they've got a terrifying avatar. Sorry, I don't buy your bullshit. You're out.
Wow.
There's Stephanie. Stephanie, your avatar is really small. Is that a baby's face or is that a doll without eyes? Now, I know that could be confusing because I could be saying, is that a baby without eyes? But if it's a baby, they're looking off, but also looks like it could be the way the lights hit them, but it looks like a doll without I can't see. Oh, it's the doll's head. Damn it, woman. Sorry, I didn't mean to get quite so worked up. Where the frick is Ronnie? Ronnie, I just said where were you? And she says, hey, finally caught you. I got a similar head like that. Well, I don't exactly like the way that came out. But here, let me go find my doll head. Don't go nowhere, people. Where's Sable? Why? What'd you do to her? Archer's attacking me. Ow! Bitch! Look, Archer does not like the doll head. All right, Archer, backs the fuck up. Ronnie, you got a box on its way to you tomorrow. It's got some of the shit it doesn't have the grimoire yet because I'm still using that, but it's got Scott's hand in it, and it's got that shit I bought from the little comic thing over in Ocean City, the little coffin and book and bullshit. That's on its way. Everybody that donated to the Kickstarter and got an autographed picture of the Frankenstein cast, that's on its way too. But the ones that are framed is another issue. They will be on their way, but they're not yet. Ronnie, folks, also purchased one of the Genesis experiments. Bullshit. The book that's customized to them. There's a chapter that's just about whoever she wants. I'll write it, of course, but there's the dedication in the book, and the best part about it, I mean, the fact that it's got a chapter about them's great, and the dedication's great. But this book will be handmade and bound and hardcover by the Biggins. By the way, Ronnie, I didn't have it listed there, but you'll also get a regular copy of the book too. What the hell is that red? Oh, it's the light. Look at that. Does that look like I have like a burn mark or a hickey? A hooker. A hickey? Until I turn and the light hits it just right. But my God, for a moment there, I thought I was under attack. What else has been going on, Biggins? We we went to the Amish. There's Debbie Fanslaw Bernhardt. Debbie, we think we have a spirit down the road from us. Do you guys, and Ronnie, if you just came in, where I told you that not this past February, but February a year ago, our neighbor Neil got hit on his bicycle and killed by our other neighbor that, lives right across the street, down 2 houses, 3 houses. But anyway, so they put up a shrine to Neil, like his bicycle painted white, and they put flowers there and all. Although I've never seen anybody talk to him except for Jack, who Jack just happens to have 2 car doors on his front lawn right now. We don't know what's going on. But and Jack's been having a week. Jack's my buddy. I posted his picture up there on Instagram. And yeah, it's been February of last year of 2024. So what's that make it? 15 months, 16 months? Anyway, every morning when we pull out our driveway, 99% of the time we go that way. We turn right. And as we're approaching his shrine, Sable starts to cry and whine and whimper every morning. Now, she does this when she sees dogs or people in the distance, and once in a while that's happening, but it's not happening now. We're pulling out, and she's whining and crying like we think she sees Neil. So I just figured I'd share that with you. And tomorrow morning, Archer gets his staples taken out of his butthole. By the way, folks, anybody that wants more information about the Genesis Experiment book, you can go to badben.com/shop and you'll see it in there. But yeah, that's what's happening every morning here. When we pull out the driveway, Sable begins to not to become unruly, not unruly, but bothered. That doll's head stinks, by the way. My fingers.
Face out of it.
No, I picked it up and just showed it.
Get your mouth out of it.
But now my hand smells like a combination of dust and ass. Want to smell? Biggins?
No.
Smells like dust and ass.
You talking about the Arctic char?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Scott recommended. Scott lives literally a stone's throw away from a fish market in Pleasantville. And yeah, Archer, I'll get to that in a minute. Stephanie, I'll get back to that. And he said, we go there to get clams. We've gotten flounder there before. But he said, I like to get the Arctic char, which is basically like salmon. And he even sent a recipe and how he made it. And it was okay. There was nothing wrong with the way she made it. I just don't. I just am going through a phase where I'm not a big salmon fan.
Yeah, it's only been like the last 2 years.
You have got to try to be nice to me. I'm under a lot of stress. I'm turning 60 this year. So it was all right. But now he said you have to try swordfish.
Of which I've never had it.
Ronnie said, how's Holly doing? She's unbelievable, Ronnie. She's sitting right next to me, and she is so good. All right, I'm being a little
excited about Friday. That's all.
She's excited that Sleep Token is releasing an album this Friday, and I'm going to have cold water on hand to splash on her to calm her down. So yes, Stephanie, here's Archer's story. Archer has to get his anal glands. It's not aspirated. There's another term for it. I've been saying aspirated, but they squeeze like the most disgusting, vile stuff out there, or else they have a lot of discomfort. And one day, about a couple months ago, the young lady that was doing it, the vet tech says he's got a lump back there. So it wasn't like a cancerous lump, they didn't think, but it was just like a lump. So they wound up just keep an eye on it. Well, about 4 weeks ago, I'm sitting in my chair and he was walking away from me with his anus on display, and it got huge, like the size of a grape. So I made an appointment, took him up there, and they tried to aspirate it, couldn't. And she said she thinks it's a mass, she said. So I said, get it the fuck off. So they the Wednesday before Easter, the Thursday before Easter, he had surgery and they put stitches in. Well, he left them alone from chewing them, but he kept scooting on his ass and ripped them. So now we had this gaping wound beside his anus. So this house was a house of horrors. Anyway, I told them they had to spring them back like 10 days ago, and they put staples in. And immediately after they put staples in, he stopped bothering with it. Really, I mean, a little bit, but stopped bothering. And it looked better immediately. That afternoon, it looked better. And so tomorrow is when he gets them removed. Oh, and when they took it out, they got the test back and it wasn't cancer. God bless you. That was Mrs. Biggins exploding over there. You know, I know that the customized Genesis experiment novel we're selling is it's not like a $50 donation. I realize it's expensive, but it is an incredible collectible because it's a handmade hardbound book. There's only going to be 10 of them made. And with its own chapter for you. Going to be a chapter written like you're a character in the book. This character is going to be in the non-customized book too, just a character. But the people that are able to take advantage of this customized, your name and some things about you that you want to share, or whoever you choose, will be put in there. So it's awesome. By the way, if she's watching, I can't help it. If she gets offended, but somebody writes me that, hello, I was just charged. Actually, this is how I envision them saying it. Hello, I was just charged for the monthly fee for the Bad Ben TV, and I canceled my service about a week after the last billing cycle. No, you didn't cancel it a week after the last billing cycle. You tried to cancel it after the first billing. So they basically signed up for $5.99 to watch everything and then cancel. But they didn't cancel right. So, of course, there's something wrong with your system. No, you didn't cancel right, but I canceled for you, refunded your money, and you're not allowed back. Let me tell you something, folks. If somebody was to contact me and say, Nigel, I'd love to watch your films, but things are so tough for me, I can't even afford the $5.99. I would give them a subscription. But when they sit there and they say, after the last billing cycle, no. You subscribed and immediately canceled. Because you said, oh, next time he turns out a movie or something, I'll join again. No, you won't. I am changing it so that people cannot sign up and pay monthly now. It's going to be sign up for an annual charge. You'll pay for a year. Going to put an end to that bullshit. Almost everybody in here, I'm sorry, I'm sliding down my chair. Almost everybody in here are subscribers that I recognize. And every month you pay, even when I go months without adding something. Look, I'll put my fingers up here like I'm hanging on, like I'm trying to climb up. Hello? Oh, sorry. Oh, you should look at my broadcast now. Yes, it's healing well, Stephanie. And tomorrow we'll have it taken out. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. All right, I moved it down. So we watched Hell House director's cut last week. It's very good. In Hollywood's to watch Omicron. Oddity. So anybody watching anything good out there?
Anybody see Sinners?
Anybody see Sinners? I liked the first Hell House. I struggled with the second one. Which was the one where they were on a TV show being interviewed?
It's the second one.
Yeah, I struggled with that. But the third one, I think we watched. Did we watch the third?
Did not.
We did not. And now there's a fourth one I've heard.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the Hell House though.
Well, what the fuck? We'll have to check out the third one. Well, folks, I guess I'm going to hop off here for now. And I'll be around. Please check out. Let me see if I have it here. Or let me do this. Well, thank you, Duke. But that was done by that game company who is associated with Dread Central. And they just asked me permission to do it and use my likeness and voice, had me record those lines. No, that's not what I wanted to. Guys, you can, if you would, but thank you, Duke. And I'm headed out here, but there's badben.com/Genesis. Please check out that link too. And I'm going to get off here for now, but I'll be back this week. I'm writing a book.